What's good, family? It's time to have another conversation with Blue. Let's go! All right, now let's call today's topic is fatherhood. Let's talk about fatherhood. Let's break down fatherhood. Now, listen, as a single father who has to raise his children, I have 2 kids that live with me. It is very, very, very extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. Wake them up in the morning, cook breakfast, make sure they shower, make sure they get to school, make sure they clean their rooms, make sure you clean up after them, teach them respect, teach them love, teach them good morals. It's a lot you have to do when you have children under your roof. You're a role model. There's no time to slip up. You got to be at your best at all times, right? Now, it's my responsibility. I'm the guy who decided to lay with a woman who didn't want to be responsible for the kids. Well, you know me, I'm responsible. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not trying to bash her. I hope her life is getting well so we could co-parent. And, I just want things to get better. That's just me. Anything she needs, I will be here to support her. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just the type of guy I am. But we could not bash these single mothers that's out here trying, that's taking their kids to school, doing their kids' homework, going on field trip with their kids, cooking for their kids, cleaning for their kids, buying their kids clothes. They're doing everything to nurture that child and make sure the child is taken care of the best way possible. So I got to give a round of applause to the single mothers. I have no animosity with you. I understand what you girls go through, because I have to go through the same thing now by parenting. We got to sacrifice a lot of time for our kids. I could be all building this business, that business, and that business, but I'm here with the kids. But still, that's no excuse, because even while I'm here with the kids, I'm still going to be working hard trying to build other things to just increase my revenue and to just be greater. I just got to be great. So I like to do a lot of things. I like to have a busy day. I like to put myself in multiple fields. I like to be a jack of all trades and a master of all. Remember that. But you have to understand it's difficult when you have to raise kids, especially because I have a little girl under my roof. So, the shopping gets crazy. You go shopping for a female, like I'm a man, so I can just grab a shirt, a pair of jeans, and I'll be great. You got to get color coordinated with them. Stuff got to look cute. You feel what I'm saying? It got to be right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difficult part. The shopping is very difficult. You can't just go in a store and just get any jeans and shirts and just give them to your child. No. For my son, it's way easier. I could just go get him stuff that I like, and that's good for a young man. But for my daughter, it's very difficult. But just raising kids on your own is very difficult. You got to have your life systematically set up so everything just coincides and aligns with each other, so you can have smooth days, smooth holidays, smooth days when they're out of school, when they're on break. So you got to learn to do that. You got to approach everything systematically. Every type of kid relationship, significant other relationship, business relationships, everything has to be systematic, but it still has to be through love. Remember, it has to be through love. But on the other hand, it is difficult raising the kids, but it's fun. You're being an adult, you're being mature, you're being responsible, you're being a provider, you're being a leader, you're being a role model. So this for anybody raising kids, whether you single mother, single father, or you just single across the board, or you're in a relationship, you're married, if you're raising kids and you're doing what you got to do, let's just give a round of applause to you. I give you my, my love, because this ain't no game. But, I advise you, if you are going to have kids, you and the person you're having a kid with need to sit down and have a conversation. Because you don't need to be having no kids and running off here and there and there. No, there needs to be a stable household. You two need to work together. All this single father, single mother shit is bullshit. I need y'all to work together. I need y'all to increase the household income. I need y'all to raise these kids right. I need y'all to be role models. I need it. This is what I want. It will make society much better. Because they said a village raised the children. So it's going to be, your kids is going to be raised by thumb, the internet, the teacher, the grandparents. But they need to have their household morals intact. Them household morals is what you stand on. As long as your household morals intact, nothing is going to be able to really persuade your child and overly influence them, because their household morals are intact. Their roots is grounded. They're not about to get persuaded by this on the internet or this at school or this kid doing this. No, because they stand on this strong foundation. So that's what I need. That's what I want. We got to keep these morals right. And on top of that, it's just, it's a fun time with your kids, especially when y'all go on vacations with your kids, when you're spending time with them, you watching them grow, you watching them learn, you hearing new things they learn, they just getting smarter by the day. They're more equipped, they're more sharp because of technology, but it's definitely a task. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So you're going to have daycare fees if you got to do daycare, food, groceries, knowledge, education. We got to raise the youth right. We got to plant these seeds and water them. Water them with the purest water for they can grow until they sprout into the best tree. And they extend their branches to others so they could gain knowledge. But so raising kids is, it's a job in itself. It's a job in itself. Me being a single father, raising kids, it's definitely a job in itself, So if you have a woman, fellas, and you have kids with her, and she's staying home, raising the kids, teaching them things, intacting certain morals in them, cooking, feeding, cleaning, playing with them, and you're able to use your time for something very productive, I really, really hope you go the hardest you can to make your situation better and to just keep grinding and keep grinding for the woman and the kids can be taken care of, because that is a whole job. So, but it's a fun job and it's a loving job, and it's like one of the greatest jobs you can ever have is to raise your kids and be there for your kids and grow with your kids and talk to your kids and love your kids and be alongside them through the journey of life. So it's no need to cry about you got to raise these kids by yourself. You chose a bad partner. Assume responsibility for your actions. Don't cry. Assume responsibility for your actions. Handle things and get to it. That's it. There's no need to cry. There's no need to pout, because things is going to get greater later. You have to understand your struggles and what makes you you. Without your past story, who would you be? You know what I'm saying? So just make it happen. Everybody's not going to be in a marriage. Everybody's not going to have a relationship. Some people are, some people not. And it's just the reality of life. So however you choose to go about your life and you have kids, just make sure them kids is taken care of. You did your best. You provided them with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in a way to get around this economics system that's trying to keep us down. As long as you did these things, give yourself a pat on the back, be proud of yourself, and just show some love Be great, be kind, be respectful. You did your thing, and that's all that matters. And that's gonna wrap it up. Blue,